Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about our anti-aging treatment gripes. Now, I'm going to start first with toxin. Neurotoxins, aka Botox, is one of the most popular products out there, and what it does over time, and how sometimes as the consumer we can feel frustrated. So, of course, this is like this miracle cosmetic drug. It flattens the skin, really pulls everything tight. We can do so many amazing things with it. We still utilize toxin in our clinics and love it for the things that it is good for. But it is not a band-aid or cure-all for anti-aging. And so you've probably noticed that over time, the skin can feel and look a little bit swollen. It can also, over time, really train itself to not respond that well to toxin. Okay, what ends up happening for us, the consumer, is, of course, the expense goes up. We're using more toxin to get the same effect. And then sometimes we hit a dead zone where we're just not really seeing those results from the injectable toxin. Okay, so the second of the treatment gripes that I'm going to talk about are dermal fillers, or the overuse of dermal fillers. And there's a lot of talk in the industry and a lot of studies that have been being done recently that are showing that a lot of the hyaluronic acid and the filler that we're putting into our faces, bodies, wherever it is actually not dissolving as much as your injector would like to have you believe, and it also migrates quite a bit. So what does this lead to? This leads to a puffy looking face, an overfilled face, chipmunk cheeks, overfilled lips. Now, I'm one, okay, of course, being one of the owners here at Eternal Beauty Medical Centers, I like my lips a little bit overfilled. So it's not a look for everybody. But again, we're going to guide you through, your fillers, your toxins, and what I really want to talk about is the unique approach that we have here. I'm not saying in terms of our gripes that we're completely taking toxin and filler off of the table. What I want to talk to you about today is the fact that what toxin you're using, what filler you're using, and the quantities matter. Also, what matters is the placement and the technique. Our injectors are extremely well trained. They know all of the different techniques from Europe, from South America, from around the globe. We send them on trainings extensively, monthly, virtual trainings, everything, so that they are on the cutting edge of what techniques to use and what to really bring to our clientele to make them look the most natural. Now, I want to talk about another one of my pet peeves, and that is clinics that put profit before what actually looks good for the client. It's not about overfilling. Actually, oftentimes when we use less product, you end up looking better. Now, how does that affect the clinic? Well, obviously we're going to make less money if we're using less product, but you will learn to trust us. And it's not about overfilling our clients and making them look alien-like. It's about working with them each and every quarter to look at what's going on in their anti-aging journey, to have several follow-ups so we are really understanding what's happening. This idea of coming to see your injector once a year and they fill your face up and you go home to your husband or wife and you look ridiculous, that's a thing of the past. We want these gentle, affordable results, to be checking in with you every couple months, to be utilizing some of the other really amazing tools we have in our toolkit for anti-aging, like threads, like exosomes, like polynucleotides, like really working from the inside out, as well as how we can utilize the internal systems of the body, health, nutrition, and that's what our medical team is truly doing in terms of how we put together our packages and protocols. So come down to Eternal Beauty Medical Center. We really want to spend time with you, get to know you, and walk with you on this journey. You're not going to find a quick 3 to 5 minute, 10-minute in and out with us. This is really about learning about your goals and dreams and really bringing that vitality to your individual aesthetic and walking with you on this anti-aging journey.